All right, welcome on in, everyone. My name is Coach Christian. We have Coach Heather with us today here as well, and we are bringing you another Coach Care Connect Daily virtual workout. Today, we have some really good circuit work that we're going to go through. It's going to target the core and the glutes a lot. We're going to build up to a single leg deadlift with a row, and we're actually going to hit that for 2 rounds in a row, so you'll get one on one side and one on the other. But we're going to start out with our warm-up today, so let's get right into that. Heather's going to show us our first one, our Spider-Man with rotation. So hop one foot outside your hand, then we're going to open that hand that's close to the foot up to the ceiling here. So try to keep those hips low, keep that stretch in the lower body coming on here, and getting your body ready to go. Hit 5 on this side, then we'll walk that foot back, and we'll bring up the other side, hit 5 over there. Perfect. Good. We got some really good stuff today. We're excited for this one. Some good core work kind of mixed in with a lot of lower body work. And then we'll throw in a bridge press there to just get a little bit of upper body as well. Perfect. After you're done with your 5 there, we're going to stay on the hands and knees. We have a quad Superman tuck coming up. So opposite arm, opposite leg extends, and then we bring the elbow into the knee underneath your core there, and then extend back out again. Straight line from your hand to your heel. Try to create that core stability on this one. 5 on one side, then we'll go 5 on the other. There we go. Good. Again, kick that heel back, extend your arm forward, and then when you're done with that one, let's take a stand. We're going to go into some side lunges next. So side lunges, want to take that big old step to the side. We have 10 total reps, so 5 on each side. If you want to alternate, you can. If you want to go 5 on one side, 5 on the other, perfectly fine as well. Now, notice Heather does a really good job of keeping that inside leg long, keeping her hips back on this one so she can keep her chest tall. Good. After those 5, she goes 5 to the other side. So you can see the side view too. Notice that she's sitting the weight back into the heel on this one as well. There we go. When you're done with that one, stay on the feet as well. We got one more warm-up move that we're going to knock out, and it is speed squats. 20 total reps. I want you to squat as fast up and down as you can. You don't have to leave the ground on this one. If you want to a little bit, you can, but 20 quick reps to get the heart rate pumped up a little bit before we get into our circuit here. Good, good. Again, then if you're still finishing up your 20 reps as we get into our circuit here, that's fine. We got a long demo coming up with 5 different exercises that we got to show you. So take some time and hit any other stretches that you want to do. First exercise we are going to do is our squat mobility drill. We're going to use a kettlebell for this one. You could also use a dumbbell if you want. It just makes it a little bit more challenging to hold. So start in that position right at the chest. You have the kettlebell upside down. Notice she's got the handles on it, and it's upside down. So then we're going to get into a nice squat position. Feet about shoulder width apart. Drive the knees out. You're getting to the bottom, and then you're going to stand up and leave that kettlebell on the ground. Then we're back down, back up into the curl, and right back up. Perfect. So notice at the top, you straighten those legs. You're going to get a really good stretch in the hamstrings for that one. Come back up, hips back down, and stand. So there's our squat mobility for this one. Second exercise, we have our bear hold. So bear hold is going to be starting on the hands and knees. Then what you're going to do, you got a nice 90-degree bend in the knees, and you're just going to lift those knees up about 2 to 3 inches off the ground. We're going to hold that position. It's going to challenge you a little bit. Don't want to lose that 90-degree bend. A lot of us, we tend to extend those legs out, almost getting into our high plank position. That's not what we want to hit on this one. We want to stay in that bear position. So perfect. After that, we're going to flip it over onto our back. It's our upper body exercise for the day. It is our bridge press. Now, heels are in tight. We're going to get up into that good bridge position, activating the glutes and pushing the hips up. And then we're going to open the chest up and hit some presses here. You're going to have 30 seconds to work in each round today. It's going to be a 30-15 for 4 rounds. So perfect. We'll knock those out for 30 seconds, and then you can stay on your back for some dead bugs. We're not going to use weight on this one. We're going to go hands above the shoulders, knees above the hips, and then it's just like that quad Superman tuck, opposite arm, opposite leg extends, and you got to keep that low back on the ground. So what we want to do on this one is before each rep, think about bracing your core, squeezing it so it's not moving around as you extend the arm and leg. If you feel that low back start to come up off the ground, stop right there. That's your end range of motion. So perfect. There's exercise 4. Then the last 2 exercises are going to be the same thing. We're just going to do one on one side, one on the other. It is a single leg deadlift to row. So we're building up to this one today. Again, you got 2 rounds in a row of it. Let's start with the single leg deadlift. We go opposite arm down to the opposite foot, hit your row, and then right back up to the top. So if you're holding the kettlebell in the left hand, your right foot is going to be on the ground, and then we row up to it. So same side your kettlebell is holding, that leg is going back. We hit the row at the bottom in that nice, perfect, flat position there. Now, just an option on this one, if you're struggling with the single leg position, you could use that kickstand. So keep that back foot on the ground. You still come down to the bottom, still got a nice flat back, and you're still getting some really good work there. You're just a little bit more stable in that position. So perfect. Again, it's going to be 2 rounds of that. So we'll go 30 seconds, 15 seconds to switch, and then we'll go the other side for the next 30 seconds. So 4 rounds of this one today. It's going to go quick with that 30-15. Let's get set up. In about 20 seconds, we'll start with that squat mobility drill. Again, we're going to do that for 30 seconds. So get yourself set up, and we will get going. All right, team. So I'm going to get the timer going, and we are going to get started with this one today. Again, get set up for that squat mobility drill. We'll go in about 12 seconds here. So timer is rolling. Let's do this one. So again, start up at the top. We're going to squat down, leave the kettlebell on the ground, bring the hips up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So deep into the squat, leave that kettlebell on the ground, straighten out the legs, take that stretch for a second, and then back up into your stand. Perfect. This one should feel like a stretch. You should not have to really sweat on this one and go through it and feel like it's really challenging your lower body. We want you to feel the stretch. Get loose on this one. Get mobile. Increasing that hip mobility. Good. 5 seconds. You got time for one more good rep here. 3, 2, 1, and done. Very good. Throw that kettlebell off to the side. We're going to go down into that bear hold. So again, on the hands and knees, lift those knees up about 2 to 3 inches, and we're going to hold that position for 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good. So nice and stable. If we were to just pause this video for 30 seconds, it would look exactly like Heather's going to look for the next 23 seconds. She's not moving at all. Might shake a little bit during these. That is perfectly fine. I shake a ton when I do these bear planks, but I still hold it. You still got to grind it through. We're halfway. 15 seconds. Good, good. Now, if you need to step back into that high plank position, if that's a little bit more comfortable for you, you can always do that, but keep on holding. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, roll it out of the back. We got our bridge press next, so you need a couple dumbbells or whatever weights that you have laying around. And again, that bridge position first, so drive those hips up, keep them up the entire round. 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, so open up the chest. Think about opening on the way down, pressing through on the way up. Again, we don't want the elbows too wide. You don't want them up by the shoulders. You don't want them down by the sides. You want to find that middle ground. Perfect. You're halfway through here, 15 seconds. At the halfway point, each time you're doing these bridge presses, think about that bridge again. Think about squeezing the glutes and actively driving them up. It'll help you stay in that really good position today. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Very good. Bridge press done. We're going to go into the dead bugs next, so a little bit more core work coming your way. You can stay on your back. Again, hands are going to be over the shoulders. Knees are going to be over the hips. We're going to keep that core tight as we extend opposite arm, opposite leg. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good, really good. Notice how she's under control the entire time as well. She takes her time with each rep. She's not rushing through it. She's getting some good time under tension, getting that core really ready to go. Halfway through. Again, create that tension in the core. You should always be squeezing it, bracing it. You got 7 seconds of really good reps, and then we're going to get into our single leg deadlift to row. 3, 2, 1, and done. Very good. Bring it on up. All right, we got 2 exercises in a row that are the exact same. We're just going to do one on one side, one on the other. So grab that kettlebell, dumbbell, whatever you're using. Single leg deadlift to row. Again, one side, entire round. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So get into that good deadlift position, hit your row, boom, stand up nice and tall. Got to keep the core tight on this one as well. There we go. Now, you're probably only going to hit 6, maybe 7 reps in this whole round here on this side, and that's perfect. That's kind of right where we want you. We would rather have you get some really good quality reps here than go for 30 reps in the 30 seconds. 5 seconds to go. Give me 1, maybe 2 more quality reps. 3, 2, 1, and done. Take a quick little break. We're going to go to the other side now. So other leg is going to be stable. Other arm is going to be rowing. Again, try to keep that back heel long, back leg long, or you can use that kickstand position as well. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good. Now, if you're kicking that heel back, it's really going to work some of the stability in that stable leg at the bottom. So if you're someone that has any hip issues, any knee issues, any ankle issues, you might struggle with that stability just a little bit. Keep that back foot right on the ground. That back toe will help you. It'll guide you. It'll give you that little bit more support that you might need through that full range of motion. 8 seconds here. Again, you got to know your body. You got to know what you can and can't do, and we got to work with that to get you to your goals. 2, 1, and done. We got 30 seconds in between our rounds here, so take 30 seconds before we start with that squat mobility drill coming up next round. Grab a drink of water, do what you got to do. We got 1 round down. We got 3 to go. 3 to go. So about 1/4 of the way done with this workout. You got 12 seconds till we get into that squat mobility drill again. And again, this one's a stretch, so feel the stretch and get some good work done. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and let's do it. Good, kettlebell on the ground, hips are nice and long. Now notice how when Heather's doing this, she's not rounding her back. So she leaves that kettlebell on the ground, the back is still very flat right there. So there's no bend in that lower back. We're not putting it in a compromised position that you could hurt yourself. You want to keep that back nice and flat. Perfect, 10 seconds. Good, good. Good. Last probably rep here right now. 3, 2, 1, and done. There it is, 15 seconds. Take your time, get a quick little rest as we go into that bear hold. So the good part about today's workout is right when you're done with one exercise, we switch it up on you, but everything is gonna work your core today. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good, so that hold position, the knees are just barely hovering over the ground. If this isn't quite enough for you and you wanna add shoulder taps, you absolutely can, but make sure that you're keeping your hips nice and stable on those. Good, good. You're halfway through the round, 15 seconds. If you need to reset yourself, that's perfectly fine as well. The goal of these 30 seconds is to stay in your bear plank hold as long as you can. If you need to take 3, 4 seconds to reset yourself, that's okay. In 3, 2, 1, and done. Bridge press coming up next, so we can roll it on over to our back. We're gonna press those dumbbells away again, but again, we wanna focus on the bridge position first. Heels come in tight, hips come up, glutes stay activated. Let's go, 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Good, so think about opening that chest up. Push those shoulders forward at the start, open the chest, and then drive through, good. You wanna be moving those dumbbells with a purpose today as well. If you got some really heavy dumbbells and you wanna go a little bit less on the reps, maybe more on the time under tension, that's perfect. If you got some light dumbbells and you're really just cranking out the reps, that's okay. That is trying to get what you want out of this workout today. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. Halfway through round number 2, we got our dead bugs coming up next. So a little bit more core. Again, opposite arm, opposite leg extends. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good, opposite arm, opposite leg. Under control, take your time. I would rather have you go slow and controlled than fly through this one as well. There we go. Now again, let's talk about that low back. If you start to feel it creeping up off the ground a little bit, limit your range of motion. That's perfectly fine. You're still getting some really good core work, and then we're gonna strengthen that core to get you to that full range of motion. Good, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. Very good, 15. We got our single leg deadlift to row coming up for that second time now. So let's get right back into it here. 8 seconds. Start with that first side. Again, take your time, get a good deadlift, and then into the row. 2, 1, let's do it. There we go. Pull that dumbbell in right to the bottom of the rib cage, almost to the top of the hip, right in that area right there. Drive your elbow back, just like Heather's doing right here. Good, that full range of motion, come back down, and then be in control. Now, if your balance is really throwing off the reps, definitely use that kickstand. It's gonna help you a ton. In 3, 2, 1, and done. 15 seconds. We're gonna do the other side now to finish up round number 2 and get to that halfway point in our workout today. So here we go. Got a nice little 30-second break coming up on the other side here as well. Let's do it in 2, 1, here we go. Good, extending back. Now, Heather does a really good job of keeping that back leg long here. So really good, nice long back leg, straight line all the way across her back as well. The back isn't rounding. So she's doing a really good job of keeping her core tight, keeping those shoulders rolled back a little bit. There we go, 10 seconds to go, team. 10 seconds, give me 2 really, really good reps right here. Good, in 3, 2, 1, and done. Take your quick 30-second rest here. Grab a drink of water, do what you got to do, and we will get ready for round number 3 coming up here. So perfect. Now I'm going to mess with the timer just really quick. Keep getting ready to go. Got about 15 seconds. And all right, we're into it. Let's go again. Squat mobility, we got 5. Let's go. In 3, 2, 1, and let's do it. Squat mobility, round 3 already. 3 of our 4 rounds. Oh man, getting into that second half. Body's feeling it a little bit now. But again, this stretch right here, this will get your body ready for those single leg deadlifts at the end of the round. Good, halfway through, 15 seconds. There we go. Again, nice flat back, keep the legs long. Last rep here in 3, 2, 1, done. Bear holds. Let's get down into them here. Again, hands stay under the shoulders and the knees stay under the hips. So be stable. A lot of bears move pretty quick, but these bears are stable. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure black bears can run like 30 miles an hour, which is crazy, and they can climb trees. So, heard a fact the other day, if you're ever getting chased by a bear, you want to keep something in between you because they can't move laterally very well. Like a tree, a car, anything. So, life lessons. 10 seconds here. Keep holding. Trying to take your mind off the work a little bit. 5 seconds, keep holding. We got 3, 2, 1, and done. Now, I hope you guys are never chased by a bear. That's not what I'm implying here. But we got our bridge presses coming up next. On the back here again, focus on the bridge, drive the hips up, engage the glutes. And let's go. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Good, again, think about opening the chest with each rep. Pressing up, using whatever weight you have access to here. Again, if it's light, we go quicker with the reps. If it's heavier, focus on that heavy weight. Maybe less reps in the round, but you're going to be having more quality reps in the round. Good. Final 10 seconds here. Keep driving through. Only got one more bridge press after this round here, so almost done with them for the day. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Dead bugs coming up next, so just throw those dumbbells off to the side. Opposite arm, opposite leg is going to extend, keeping that core as tight as possible. Let's do it. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. 30 seconds of work here, finishing off our third round. You guys are crushing this today. This one's one of those workouts that it's a lot of those smaller muscles that we don't use, a lot of stability in today's workout, so you might be sore in some weird spots after this one, but that's okay. 15 seconds here, you're halfway. We got to keep your body challenged, keep moving it in different ways, because that's how your body adapts and gets stronger. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, let's get our single leg deadlift to rows here. Our 2 rounds in a row, so pick a side, any side, and let's hit it for 30 seconds here. You guys have been doing a really good job of staying stable at the bottom to hit that row, so let's keep on doing it. 2, 1, let's go. Good stability, hit that row, perfect. Again, if you're using the kickstand, it is the exact same muscles, and that's the best part about it. It gives you just that little bit more stability. You're halfway. Good. So keep on rocking it here. Keep that core tight. Got to squeeze the core with every single move we do today. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. Let's take a quick little break, and then we'll go to that other side. You got 12 seconds here. Good. Again, let's finish up round 3. Get into that fourth quarter of today's workout. 5 seconds. 2, 1, let's do it. Good, good. Each round takes us about just over 4 minutes. So after this round, you get your 30-second break, and then about 4 minutes of work left. And that's it today. And that's all we got. We'll do some quick stretching before we kick you guys out of here, but we got 10 seconds to go in this round. Very, very good. Keep squeezing, keep holding. 3, 2, 1, and done. 3 down. We got 1 to go, team. Take a quick second, grab some water, do what you got to do to get ready for our final round of the day. 6 30-second rounds. That's 3 minutes of work. That's all we got left. All we got left today. You know, a minute of it is going to be that single leg deadlift for row. You guys love those by now. I know it. but we got 10 seconds. So squat mobility. Let's hit it for the last time. Again, this is kind of like an extended part of your recovery here. Use it as that. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Get that good mobility, drop that kettlebell, hips come high. Feel that stretch there. Hold that stretch for a quick little second. That's why we're doing these. Boom. Good, really, really good. Hips high, bring that chest down. Good, you always want to keep your chest tall while you're squatting, but keeping that chest down while you're holding the kettlebell on the ground. Got to clarify that one. I don't want anyone squatting the wrong way. Good, 3, 2, 1, and done. Very good. Bear hold coming up next. Now that you guys all know how to get away from a bear that's chasing you, we can do our bear holds. All right. Again, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. Perfect. Nice and stable. How there's not even moving. The core is tight. The back is nice and flat. Could set a glass of wine there and it wouldn't spill, right? That's the goal of the backs on this exercise. 15 seconds. Good, good. Core stays tight. Again, might start to shake a little bit. That is perfectly fine. Keep holding for these last 6. 3, 2, 1. Done. Very good. Take a quick little breather. We got our bridge press coming up. So on our backs, focus on the bridge. Then we hit our presses. All right. Heather's ready, so let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Actively drive those glutes up. So again, driving through the heels. You want to drive through the whole foot on this one, not just the heels, but most of your power is going to come from those heels. Good, good. Try to connect the feet into the ground and actively drive those hips up. Think about squeezing the glutes. Good, good. 8 seconds here to go. Last bridge presses of the day. Finish strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Very good. 15. Dead bugs are our last move that is not a single leg deadlift to row, because we got 2 of those left, obviously. But our dead bugs, this is one more really good core exercise. It's going to challenge you a little bit. Keep that low back on the ground. 2, 1, let's go. 30 seconds of quality reps here. Good. Maybe even hold it for a quick little second as you extend. 2 to 3 seconds, hold it quick, and then come back in. Perfect. Challenging yourself even in our 4th quarter. In our last round, you got 15 seconds. Very, very good. Get these best reps in the last few seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Good. We got our single leg deadlift to row. Let's finish it out today. 2 more rounds, 30 seconds of work at a time. You got 1 on each side with your single leg deadlift to row. So let's crush this round better than you've crushed any other round today. 2, 1, here we go. Good. Nice flat back as you row. Maybe you want to build up on the rows a little bit. You can always do that. Maybe add a row every time you get down into that deadlift. Again, just an option. If you're looking for a little bit more back. Oh, there it is. Good. Final 10 seconds though. Couple reps gets you to the end here. Come on. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest, rest. Very good. We got 1 more round. Last round of the day. You know what we say every single time. Last round is your best round. So everything you got left, leave it into this round for 30 seconds. We'll stretch you out, and you are on with the rest of your day. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Now on with the rest of the day. That means you're on to crush the rest of your day, just like you crushed this workout today. Very, very good. Good. Back, heel, back. Just because it's that last round, we got to keep that stability. I know the body's tired. You've been working hard today, but we got to keep our stability while we're tired. That's where we get some of the best work. 8 seconds. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There it is. Throw your weights off to the side. That is our circuit for today. We're going to bring it down to the ground and hit some stretches here today. So we went pretty lower body heavy today. So what we're going to do is we're going to start out on our butts. And we're just going to start out by reaching towards our toes. And it's something simple here. Just get down, start that stretch, reach towards the toes, pull the knees in a little bit, hinge towards your feet. So this is one of a super basic stretch that you probably have done since you were in like 2nd grade, but it's still a great one that you can knock out almost any time in your day. You can hit some of the hamstrings. A lot of times those are the muscles that get really tight after we do any sort of running, walking, hiking, anything you're using in your lower body a lot. The hamstrings and glutes tend to get pretty sore. So this is a really good one that you can hit almost anywhere. Good. Now let's hit a little bit of rotation in here. Let's step one foot over the other, and let's use our elbow to really drive around. So if my right foot is stepped over my left leg, I'm going to turn to my right. Good. Feel the stretch. Take a couple deep breaths. Try to really turn the shoulders. Again, if you have any pain during these stretches, obviously limit that. It's your body telling you something. Let's switch sides. Good one. Back crack a little bit. Mine does every time I do one of these. It's all right. Very good. All right, next one, we're going to finish up with a little bit more lower body. Come up to the knees for this one. We're going to have, so starting the hands and knees, we're going to have one leg out to the side, straighten that leg out, and then sit the hips back. You can even lift the toe up if you want to a little bit. You'll feel the stretch all behind the legs, and then you can come forward and kind of rock back and forth on this one. Find where it hits for you. Everyone's a little bit different on this one. So some people have to go back super far to feel the stretch. Some people don't. Some people need to go a little bit lower to get the stretch. Again, find where you feel it and spend some time there this round. Very good. About 5 more seconds and we'll switch sides. 2, 1, switch it up. Good, so right into the other side. Other knee is down, other leg is wide. Again, sitting that weight back, sitting the weight down, feeling wherever you can hit that stretch here. Good. Good, now spend a little time here, hit a couple other stretches that you have, maybe that you have some tight spots, stretch those spots out, but that's going to be what we have for you guys today. Again, my name is Coach Christian, Coach Heather with us today as well, and we can't thank you enough for knocking out another Coach Care Connect daily virtual workout. So thank you guys, and we will see you next time. Have a great rest of your day.